Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I'm going to do your June 2021 reading. So again, this is for Sagittarius or Saggies, people born November 22nd or between November 22nd to December 21st. Fire sign, a fire sign with a ruling planet of Jupiter. And your special tarot card is Temperance. Keeping cool, Sag. Staying cool. All right, here we go. This is your June reading. Mix this up. We have 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Empress, Judgment, and King of Swords. Temperance, your card, that's good. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords, and 9 of Swords. 9 of Wands, King of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles. Wow, you've got some really great 10 cards here. All right, let's see what we have. Overall, it looks bright. You have a couple of moments of not being sure of what to do, and this one's an advice card, so that's not about you. That would be more of a guidance. So let's start. What we currently see here for you is happy family life. You enjoy your family. You enjoy your friends. So you are spending a lot of time with them, a lot more time than usual. And maybe that's because we just got out of COVID situation. I know we're still wearing our masks, but it looks like more and more people are traveling. And you definitely are doing that, Sag, spending more time with your family. Not necessarily traveling, but getting out of your home and spending time with family. There are some situations, Sag, where you just want to lose it, but you're so in control with the Temperance card. You're keeping balance, you're trying to stay harmonious inside, and you're not letting your temper get the best of you. So you're doing really great with that. But you're still feeling a little guarded with 9 of Wands. You're keeping and maintaining some boundaries. You're being persistent with that. Who's getting on your nerves, Sag? It looks like I think this is a person. I know you've been spending a lot of time with family, so I wonder if it's a family member that you've been spending a lot of time with. They're starting to really work your patience. And that kind of ties in here with the Temperance card. Someone is getting on your nerves. Someone's getting, working your patience, and you're just kind of like, oh, I'm not answering their phone call. I'm not going, because they're going to be there. That's what's going on with you right now, Sag. But you're also a very generous and kind person. You're a give and take kind of person. So you're going to be doing more of that in June. You're very generous. You're giving to charity. You're paying down bills. That's what I also see here. You're paying down bills, and you're having fun. You're not worrying about your finances right now. You've told yourself you're not going to worry about your finances. You're going to make the best of things, and you're going to enjoy June. And you're also going to do that with others. You're not going to do it alone. So it looks like, wow, as I keep looking at this, it looks like you're more focused on just maintaining and keeping things the way they are, it looks like. So here we have, it just doesn't seem like there's going to be any changes, really, Sag, for June. I think June is more about just more of what you had before. There's no big changes. There's no big, you know, which can be good because then it's relaxing, right? Because it's just a smooth and normal month, it seems. But anyway, it looks like you're you are interested in some new things, and you're going to be talking to some people who are experts in those areas just out of curiosity. I think this is more of a out of curiosity kind of thing, because I don't see you really starting any new ventures looking at these cards. Now here as a King of Wands, you feel like you own it. You're really owning things in June, feeling very confident about your decisions. You're feeling confident and comfortable in the activities that you are going to attend and be involved in, events that you're going to attend and be involved in, and you're going to pursue more of your passions, or at least express. That's it. Because all this yellow is like thinking and communicating. So the way I'm feeling this card for you, Sag, is that you are going to be more expressive in June. You're going to speak your mind in the most creative way that you are. You're very open-minded anyway, but you're also going to just like lay it out there. You're going to say exactly how you feel. Be careful with this because some people might perceive it as insensitive. There might be some things that you say that you think is not hurtful, but someone might take it that way. So just saying that card, that's a good card. You're just, you know, hey, this is how I really feel. Don't want to deal with you right now. You're going to say what's on your mind. And so with the Empress, we see an obstacle also being family. So you enjoy being with family, but one of your obstacles to having a nice, calm month where there's not a whole lot of change and craziness happening and drama happening is also family, because the Empress is like, I see the Empress is Mother Earth, a symbol of Mother Earth, because this is the ultimate abundance card. Nurturing, mothering, caring, being tolerant, being patient. But since this is in your obstacle row, or I keep saying row, column, it's saying, hey, it's nice to be motherly or fatherly, or, you know, to nurture and spoil children and family members, but you might take it a little too far to where they either will resent it or you will regret it. So that's what this card is trying to say. This a card here is saying that you will work yourself, and this is not like work, but this is more about family. You'll put so much attention on them to the point that it'll wear you out. So you might want to keep that in mind to kind of delegate, I guess, in areas where you can delegate. You don't have to do it all. And your family should be able to take care of some things for themselves. So it could be a collaborative kind of, you know, effort instead of just all on you. So that's what this card is trying to remind you of. And this card here is saying, hey, you know, there's going to be moments in June where you feel unfulfilled and you're going to feel, what am I doing here? You know, I don't have anything or nothing's working. But Sag, the truth of the matter is you do have wonderful things. You just are not seeing them because you feel very focused on the empty cups rather than the full cups. So this card is to remind you to look around and not just see in one direction, but to look in all other directions, because then maybe you would see the gift that's being presented to you. Okay, so as far as strengths and resources, this is a karma card, judgment. With judgment, there's a final decision that's made. There's a wake-up call. There's clarity that comes your way, you know. So that's a strength. You will get your clarity. You will feel empowered to do what you want to do. Now with this Ace of Swords, this means you're going to have some new ideas. There might also be some conflict, because we're going to go back to these obstacle cards, which I'm surprised to see the Empress here, but I guess with all these family cards and feeling on the defense, it actually makes sense. So that's possible that you might have some conflict toward the end of June with a member or some members of your family, because they probably want more from you, but you're just too exhausted and you can't give them everything. So here we have also Two of Pentacles, which is multitasking. That's probably why you're exhausted. So there's a lot of multitasking that's that you are able to do. That is one of your strengths, is that you're a multitasker, but at the same time too, that can wear you out. But that is a strength which can turn into an obstacle. So the advice here of King of Swords is a very strategic and analytical figure. So this card is saying, you know, think about how the people in your life affect you. And if you are not happy with those things, maybe create a plan that will help you not feel as unhappy with them. You know, like, for example, let's say you have a family member who always expects you to host parties, but never gives you, you know, any kind of money for it. Doesn't help out with money or food or effort, and you just have to do, you're always doing it all. So this card is saying maybe it's time to talk to that person and say, hey, you need to host. I'm not hosting every party. You know, that way, by talking to them, you are able to stand your ground. Look at how he's so grounded. Look at his pose. You know, his figure is like totally taking a stand against whoever might try to invade their space. And so this card is saying you need to take a stand. You need to protect your space, protect yourself. And here we have staying up at night. So this card is saying get rest, because if you're going to be doing all of this, in order for you to have a nice smooth month, you want to get as much rest as possible. And what's keeping you up at night are these thoughts about all the things that you have to do, because this looks like you're just a busy bee. And all these things that you have to do is what's keeping you up at night. So you might want to delegate some of that so you can get some sleep. And then here's this one, 10 of Pentacles. So with the 10 of Pentacles, in this card, the parent figures are providing for their children. They're taking care of their family. They're very well off. They're doing well. So the advice that I see from this card is to, the best way to handle family affairs and finances is to teach the members, you know, how to make their own earnings, and also to be supportive in them wanting to find ways to make their own earnings or pay their own way. That you don't always have to do that 100%. That's what I see with this card, that as a guidance, because this is a guidance column right here. Okay, so really, Sag, your June is not bad at all. It's just June is your focus is on your family, it looks like. And I want to say friends, but I don't think so, because this is a family card and this is a family card. So, and this is a family card, pretty much. So, your family is kind of, you know, really expecting a lot from you, it looks like. And Sag, you are trying to give everything you can. And so the advice is saying, you know, you have to protect some of you for yourself. You can't give all of yourself away. You got to protect some of you, some of yourself. And you need to get some sleep and some rest. Because here you're just multitasking like crazy. And it's time to maybe get off of that rope, high rope. And let someone else do a little, you know, help with some of those tasks. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull oracle cards so we can get more guidance other than these three. See if we can get more clarity too on some of this reading. Okay, so harmony. Oh, that's beautiful. So you can make rainbows and beautiful colors when all things are in harmony. And the way to have harmony is to communicate the needs and expectations that a person you have and what you are willing to offer. Okay, so let's see. We have here deluge. Okay, so you've got some bottled up emotions. That's what's keeping you in temperance. Bottled up. You know what? You just need to release that. And I don't mean release it by just screaming and yelling and acting crazy. I mean just if you need to cry, cry. If you need to be at home and scream and shout, but not at people, you know, to just release your emotions, because once you do that, you can really clear the way and get it out of your system and be able to have the temperance without the lack of sleep and without the exhaustion. So, and you'll be able to decide too what you want and see the gifts that are around you. Can't see that because you're too focused on doing a lot of work. Okay, so one more card. Decay. Okay, so this card just reminds us that sometimes, you know, things have to die out or decay before new things can grow. It's kind of like plants dying and becoming fertilizer, and when they're fertilizer, then other plants can grow, you know. That's just an example. We're not saying, you know, to let anything die, but that's what decay is. So let's say a relationship that's a bad relationship, maybe that needs to decay so that a better relationship can grow. And when I say the relationship needs to decay, it's like those bad habits, those bad patterns need to go away. And they may not go away immediately. It takes them time to slowly change. And so decay takes time, right? When something decays, it decays over a period of time. It doesn't just like happen in a minute. And therefore, change doesn't happen in a minute. So sometimes some things have to change, and it takes more time for them to change. But once they do, then you can have that something new from it. All right, I'm gonna also pull an angel card. So let's see what the angel card and corresponding gemstone energy is for you this month, Sagittarius. Sagittarians. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, that card just jumped right out of the deck. So we're going to have to use this one. Archangel Uriel. It's the Morganite. And it says, are you ready to attract the best of everything? Do you believe the best is yet to come? This card actually has come out several times through several readings for June. I don't know why this is like so popular. And anyway, going back to the card. Do you believe the best is yet to come? Make a clear decision to manifest the good in this moment. Don't wait until tomorrow. You are being called to experience spirituality in everyday living. See all the love that is in everything. When we say see all the love that is in everything, that means there's love other than just doing whatever your family wants you to do. There's so much more that is available to you. Okay, but you're not seeing it. That's this right here. So much more available, but not seeing it. Okay, Sag, that is your reading for June. But I'm also going to have a Q&A session, question and answer session, where you can ask a personal question. Of course, I know I cannot hear it, but I'm going to pull a card that will be the answer to your personal question. You just need to concentrate and focus on the question that you have, okay? So let me put these away. And that'll clear the way. So since some people like the fortune sticks and some people prefer the tarot cards, I'm going to do both. We're going to use this, the Light Seer tarot deck for the answer. I'm only going to pull one card and then I will explain the meaning and hopefully it will answer your question. Okay, so got the tarot cards, got the Chinese fortune sticks. Now, the way we're going to do this is first you will take a nice deep breath and then slowly let it out to relax. You take several, if it takes several to relax. And then you focus on your question. And if there's a specific person that you had in mind, go ahead and say their name when you're asking the question. Okay, you ready? I'm going to go ahead and do the tarot cards first. Shuffle these some more. Let's see what answer we get for you. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, take action. It says this card is about taking action now, not delaying. You see how he's running to his bike, ready for an adventure, ready to go after his goal, ready to capture his dream. So that's what this card is saying. Do it now. Positive things. Do positive things now. Be inspired. All right. So that is the answer to your personal question. I hope that it answered your question. Now, those of you who picked the fortune sticks, the way this works is I shake it up. And then the stick that falls the furthest away from the rest of the sticks or pops out the furthest, because sometimes they don't fall out of the container, is your answer or your fortune. Okay, so ready? I'm thinking this is the one, right? Because it touches the wall and this one doesn't touch the wall. Use the stick. See. So this is the longest one. We'll pull this. 26. Okay, so I'm going to put these away so we don't break them by accident. These in here. All right. Let's see what the corresponding fortune is for number 26. Now, these were originally written in Chinese, so these are being translated, and it's kind of in poem form. So don't be surprised if it's it sounds a little bit different from what you're used to hearing fortunes. Okay, so we have number 26, and it says here, your luck for today, 2 and 6 is bad today. Games of chance will not pay. Oh, so Sagittarius, June is not the month to play the lotto. That's what I get out of this. Your fortune, inclined to be a trifle gay, you'd better soon behave. And in this interpretation, the word gay means joyful, okay? So inclined to be a trifle gay, you'd better soon behave. Good fellowship is good sometimes, but it ruins your chance to save. Oh my gosh, this really kind of goes along with your reading of people taking advantage of you and your family. So see, good fellowship is good sometimes, but it ruins your chance to save. Bad day to wish. Try tomorrow. So it looks like for June, whatever your question was right now, you're not going to get your wish right just yet. But maybe you'll get it tomorrow. It's just we're not doing the fortune sticks every day. So just there's a caveat in this to not allow other people to convince you to spend your money on them, because it'll be difficult for you to save. So anyway, that's it. That's your answer to your personal question and also your fortune. I hope you enjoyed this session of our reading for June. And if you did, Sagittarius, could you please hit like and subscribe and ring the bell to be able to watch more videos as they come out, to be notified for them. Okay, well, until next time, I wish you the best always. Take good care, Sagittarius. Bye now. Thank you.